Hello everybody and welcome back to the HitmonChannel. We are your tour guides, Jacob and...
Noah.
And today we'll be continuing Paper Mario, no subtitle because it's the first one. Now last time we we went to Shooting Star Summit, learned what the plot of the game is going to be, and then visited Merlin. So, in this episode we're going to be going to where Merlin told us to go, which is to the Koopa Bros Fortress, which we already wanted to go to anyway.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say this. The thing you just said. I haven't scheduled any of the Paper Mario episodes to go up at this point.
Uh-huh.
But, now I kind of want to just call this series Paper Mario, no subtitle, because it's the first one.
It'd be a pretty long title, but I'm fine with that. Anyways, this was the piece of special dialogue from these toads, so...
Most of all, though, you shouldn't go ask old Merlin for help. That would be really bad news for us. I mean you. Don't even think about it.
Well, in the spirit of don't tell me what to do, you're not my mom, let's go talk to Merlin. Actually, which one of us was doing the Merlin voice?
That was you.
Okay. Do you remember what I did for the Merlin voice? It's been a day, guys. Okay. I think I just gone for a more normal voice for it. So, come again?
Yeah.
Strange toads blocking the east side of the Toad Town? That shouldn't be. That's ridiculous. Such a thing has never been heard of. Never. I'll get at the bottom of this. Follow me over there. I'll see what's going on. Are these the strange toads you were talking about?
I told you, you can't pass. Take off. We're close.
You aren't toads, are you?
You don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Ah, what gives? Ask anyone. We're just cute, ordinary toads hanging out, bruh.
Reveal your true selves. Just as I thought. You're the Koopa Bros.
How? How'd you guess it was us? We were perfectly disguised. Shucks. Black, yellow, green, we retreat for now.
Mario, those imposters were none other than the Koopa Bros. You must pursue them to their hideout, the Koopa Brothers Fortress. Oh, Mario, there's one part of your fortune I haven't revealed. To get to Koopa Bros Fortress, you'll need help from a blue-shelled Koopa. This is a strange portent. In Koopa Village, you might find someone there that'll clear it up. I must return home now. Don't die on the way! Huh? Okay. I'm just gonna save this real quick.
Automatically hit whoever's in first place,
Chapter 1, Storming the Koopa Brothers Fortress. Alright.
Right, that was a prologue.
Yep. Well, technically that brief portion was the intermission for the prologue to the first chapter. Alright, now we have a new enemy who is really starting off strong for the Koopa. The Koopa is a bit different from all the enemies we've encountered so far in that he actually has defense points, but I'll let Goombario explain that for you.
This is a fucking Koopa Troopa. Everybody knows Koopa Troopas. This Bowser's followers. Max HP 4, attack power 1, defense power 1. Shells are hard. What is my dick? Flip them over, their defense power will fall to 0. And it will become much easier for you to defeat them. So is it wearing shades?
Yes, he is wearing all the Koopas are wearing sunglasses.
You could flip them with a pow block or a jump attack.
And also Spike's colors, I'd like to point out. It was harder to tell in not the close-up version. So, now that he's flipped over, he spent a turn or two getting back up, during which I will apparently fail the action commands continuously. Alright. And we're able to kill him before he gets back up. So yeah. Koopa's very important in getting a good first strike on, because you can disable at least the first one in the row if you do a jump attack on them. Well, I'll get better at that at some point. Alright, well, while we're just fighting normal enemies for the time being, Noah, I don't know if I asked this on camera, what do you think of the game so far?
I'm really loving it right now. It is, obviously, as I've stated multiple times on this channel, I'm not good at video games, and particularly bad at, like, non-Pokemon RPGs. So this is not a game I would necessarily play for myself, but it is very enjoyable to watch.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna see it. Okay, nope. Flipping right on that side, but no. Because occasionally there are secret blocks hidden in places. And here we got Fright Jar, alright. Potentially show that off at some point. And a power block. We can potentially show that off at some point as well. Like in this fight, just for the sake of it. Actually, no, not for the sake of it. Let's wait a little bit first. Okay, to start off, we will fill the action command, but still knock him over. And then fill the action command again. I definitely used to be good at this. God damn it. Yeah. Alright, first one's down.
I started rewatching the Game Grumps playthrough of Thousand Year Door. Yeah, there's some really good moments in that, especially early on.
Yeah.
You like my cane? It's the head of my dead son.
Alright, and then press that switch and the bridge comes up.
That's also where Thomas, the boy who the English boy who doesn't realize he's about to be killed by his father comes from.
Oh yeah. I saw there. Dang it. You saw there I was not in a good position to do anything with Goombario since all of his attacks would have either done nothing or hurt himself, so I went to the flag, which is not run away with strategies, which allows you to, if you're Mario, run away, but if you're the partner, do other things potentially. Like, absolutely fuck all. There we go. And since Spike comes in the back row, I can't hit him with the hammer if I don't kill the first one first, so I can at least get the hammer's action command down. Yeah, so, and there's a sleepy sheep behind the fence. Words. And then we got a star cruiser that'll reach there. Huh, I wonder how we'll be able to get that. And is there... Nope, not there. Damn it. And let's actually try and take out the Paragoomba. Yes, okay, cool. I did not screw up the extra man that time. I did screw up the block. So, work in progress.
By the way, I don't know if you can hear fan in the back.
No worries, can't do that.
But, if you can hear the fan in the background, I apologize. It's very hot around here lately.
Yeah, well, it is becoming summer, so I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, but like yesterday was like was in the early 70s.
Okay, so the fortress is this way. Hello, sir.
Later this week's actually supposed to be our first day in the 80s since like September. So.
Man,
I still gotta figure out a movie to stream for Miserable Movie Monday this coming Monday.
Man, I forgot this weird guy was here. Sunny syrup?
I have no idea what I'm gonna stream this Monday. I know what I'm gonna be pre-recording for the next week's, but yeah.
And cool. Badge. Attack FX badge. Which costs no BP but changes the effect and changes the sound effects of Mario's attacks. So we might try that out in a little bit. Can it be? Are you Mario? Welcome to Koopa Village. I wish I could really welcome you, but we're in a bit of trouble. Can't you see what kind of madness is going on? This village is in uproar because of the fuzzies. You do know what fuzzies are like, don't you, Mario? Oh yeah, of course. You touch them and you get dizzy. They look like this. Do you know that reference?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. It's Yoshi's Island.
Yep. Okay. Just a second. Mean guys, they're really naughty. Oh no! Stupid Fuzzy! Get back here with my shell! So yep, Fuzzies are attacking the village, randomly stealing the shells of Koopas.
So, you know what I'm just realizing?
What?
Like, with Koopa Village, Goomba Village, and Toad Town, Paper Mario Universe has a real problem of, like, segregation.
I suppose you got a point. Right. Well, now that you've pointed it out, goddamn. Oh, thank you, Mario. I owe you one. I just can't walk around without my shell on. Talk about embarrassing. Mario, be sure to keep your shell safe from fuzzies, okay? Oops, you don't have one. Well, watch your overalls.
Make a game theory about that, MatPat.
About what? Oh, the segregation? Okay. I thought you were... Okay. For a second, I thought you were talking about him making a game theory episode about Fuzzy stealing Mario's overalls.
I mean, that's also a big issue I'm seeing with this town. Like, they're basically
Oh,
like
you're the best. Thank you very much.
people.
Sorry, what was that?
I mean, the Fuzzies are essentially just forcibly stripping these Koopas, which is not also really not cool.
We got a dried mushroom, heals 1 HP. So now we're going about helping the Koopas, and then there's that guy over there. Thanks, Mario. This shell was made to order. That's why it fits me so well. I mean, how cool do I look? Hello, sir. How are you today? First, though, we're going to... Was there something in this house over here? That was the... Okay, that was the rest stop. How are things in the shop?
Is that...
Shopkeeper's fine, okay.
Was that guy just, like, Grubba's cousin who owns a chocolate factory?
You know, I like how you brought up Grubba, because if you look closely at his model, like not his model, his sprite, he is a worm. Quiz! Chuck Quizmo's the name, and quizzes are my game. If you want quizzes, I got them. If you can manage to answer my brain-busting questions correctly, then yahoo! I'll give you a star piece. Want to try a quiz? Yeah, sure. So, then let's go to the question. Question. What is the name of Gumbaria's younger sister?
Maria.
Gumbaria. Correct! I don't know why I rolled that. Congratulations! Here's your star piece.
That's it.
You've correctly answered one question so far. Good luck next time. Well, so long, farewell, till we meet again.
Oh, so I guess he's a recurring character.
Yeah, he shows up every so often. I can't remember off the top of my head how many quizzes there are. I'm just going to say this real quick. But each one, if you get the quiz correctly, he'll give you a star piece.
How the star pieces doing this game again?
As I mentioned, I think last time, star pieces allow you to buy badges from from that merchant over in... From that merchant over in Shooting Star Summit. There we go.
This motherfucker with an indoor beach, living his best...
In the Blue Shirt House, so... Supposedly, these bob-worms recently ran away from the Cooper Brothers fortress. Of course, things aren't much better here in the village. The fuzzies are running wild. Poor little bombs. Huh? Me? I don't leave my house because I can't bear it if the fuzzies made a fool of me. They'd probably take my shell and play with it. I know I don't look cooler than my shell. Nope. No, thank you. I'd rather just stay here and listen to the music. Good on you, man.
I didn't realize he was wearing a shell.
Can I?
Actually.
Okay. Do you want to be generic Bob?
Sure. Your bob-bombs just ran away from Cooper's Bros fortress. We thought we'd at least find some peace here in the village. Why were we wrong? Fuzzies are running wild around. All we want is a little peace. Must listen. Cooper Bros in the fortress worked us too hard. As far as they're concerned, laborers have no rights. We will never ever go back to work in such a terrible place.
So yeah, so on top of being just generic villains, Cooper Brothers also terrible bosses. So, to that list of offenses. Now if we can... Okay, I guess we're not fighting the Shy Guy right now, because could not touch that one for the life of me. We got the rest of the village. What was that?
They were saying as the Bob, I'm fucking capitalists.
You fuzzies won't beat me! Behold my power! Go! How is that a superpower? Wasn't it? I mean, it's working for him so far. Ooh, and here we have a Koopa Leaf, and we're out of inventory space. This is just 3FP. What is God damn it. Okay, now we'll help this guy up. Okay, don't hit the Koopa. Man, that house over there is really active. Come on.
Another moment I love from the Mario LP on the Game Grumps channel. Not necessarily part of the game itself, but before the episodes, I guess they started airing it around Christmas time, or like in December at least, because they have the Game Grumps merch Christmas promo.
Oh.
We got a jingle jangle problem on our hands. Santa's going nuts.
Oh man, I forgot that was during that Let's Play. Ah man.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, screw it, I'll get back to him later.
One of the best live action promos.
I might have known. You're so clever, Mario. Right, because he comments about not knowing how to get back to his shell. Oh, that's nice.
What's nice?
Oh, I shook the bush and flowers bloomed. And there's a pussy. And there he goes. Well, it's good to know you, pussy. That pussy took my shell. I ran after it, but it just laughed and taunted me. As it's doing to me. I enjoy the implication that he's been running around chasing that shell for so long that he destroyed all the grass in this circle. Anyway, let's see what's in this house. We have an old man. Have fun, old man. And this house. Some lady.
These fuzzies, will their mischief ever end? My husband is never here when there's trouble. My husband? Oh, his name is Colorado. You've heard of him. Claims to be a famous explorer. Who knows if it's true or not? He runs his mouth a lot.
This is apparently Colorado study. You're seeing the little treasure map over there? Wonder if you'll hear that name again. Ah, God, this voice. I believe I know who this is. Yeah, probably around this time that I regret my lack of voice range right now. Ugh.
Who's there? I'm kind of busy
Okay.
right now.
Okay, thank you.
What? Hey, could it be? Aren't you Mario? Wow, my name's Koopa. Oh, I'm so psyched to meet you. You can hear it in my voice how excited I am. This meeting here has gotta be fate or something. I need a huge favor. I hope you'll help me out. Dog Fuzzy took my shell, which, next to my life, is the most important thing I have. Can't go out without my shell, period. Way too embarrassing.
He says as he's outside without his shell.
Problem is, the fuzzies are too fast for me to catch alone. The bank is too strict for me to catch alone too. So if you don't mind, I help you get. Can you help me get my shell back? I'm begging you.
It's something I didn't notice until basically this Let's Play. Never noticed that the apostrophes just stick up partway into the line above. The apostrophe on the I'm is sticking into the E in help. Anyway.
Hey Mario, it's like He's in a bad way. We ought to help him out. Fuzzy that took my shell is just... What's so funny?
I mean, I just a little amused by how similar the voices are.
I'll guard the door while you grab him like whoop.
New York. And he jumped through the house. Okay. Also, another Koopa with a beach inside of his house. Okay, well, may as well take this opportunity to finally actually fight the Fuzzies.
This is a Fuzzy. Why do Fuzzies always jump up and down? They need to chill out. Max HP 3, attack power 1, defense power 0. Problem with Fuzzies is their quickness. It's really tough to time their attacks. They latch on to you, watch out, they'll absorb your HP.
Alright. 2 damage each. Okay, not quite enough. Well, we're not gonna... Well, may as well try to use the fright chart. Show it off. And it worked. Cool. We got no star points, so we didn't have to deal with their nonsense. And now back to calling New York over here. New York, come get me if you can, yeah, yeah. New York, guess where I'm hiding?
Mario Party 2 minigame music commences.
No, not bad jump. But it's just a rumor. New York, guess where I'm hiding?
God, I want to play Mario Party 2 again.
New York, New York, you get me twice. Must have been luck. Now I'm serious. New York, guess where I'm hiding? Well, okay, good. No, I can't, don't go. Here, take the stupid shell. You got Cooper shell. You're too tough for me, I won't be better anymore, I promise. Maybe. And what a maybe that is. Alright, so now we got Cooper shell, and oh hey, cool, Cooper's here.
Mario, there you are. I gotta try to just... I was going for sort of a cowboy thing, but I gotta try to just make sure from my Monte Kaiser. Mario, there you are. Realized I have to take a stand against these Fuzzies. I can't get my own shell. I'll lose my reputation. Don't even care that I have no shell on. I'm gonna show those Fuzzies what's what. Already got the shell back. Oh yes, yeah. This is my shell, alright. Oh yeah. I got my shell back. Uh-huh. Got all the... Oh, I don't know why I put the word got in. Mario, I owe you big time. Leghorn, Leghorn. Good to hear you're happy. I say Mario. Really wish the screen would come back. There we are. I have an idea. You happen to know Professor Colorado? Naturally, he's a Koopa who's a professor of archaeology. Also known as an explorer. Oh my god, is it Indiana Jones?
Yeah. Yep, that's the reference they're going for.
God. I'll live next to him. I've been admiring Professor Colorado ever since I was in my egg. What? So, okay, now that feels so weird to imagine Koopa's eggs. I mean, I get it because they're turtles, but like
yeah.
Nothing would make me happier than traveling the world, solving mysteries like he does. Oh, do you think? Please take me with you, Mario. I'll help. Come on, let me go. You think, Mario?
Take.
Oh yes, I'm on my way. Swear, I, Koopa, follow you anywhere, even to the ends of the earth.
Cooper joined your party.
I'm sensing a pattern with partners in the Paper Mario games.
And that is?
First one being a Goomba that tells you information about enemies, the second one being a Koopa.
Yep. Press down to make him throw himself and reach an item or switch in the distance. While in battle, he can attack an enemy on the ground with Shell Toss. Or attack all enemies in the ground with Power Shell. When you want to switch your partners, press right and select the member you want to use. Alright, so now we have Cooper with us. Yark. I changed my mind so I could have a fight. Just in time for a battle in which to use him. Okay, I'll show off the reverse. So the first one's Shell Toss, second one's Power Shell. I'll show off Power Shell Toss first, but the Power Shell's going to be more useful here.
Is it the same as Koops, where Power Shell hits all of them?
Yep.
Yeah.
But as you can see, the Shell Toss works the exact same as... damn it.
As Koops' Shell Toss.
I was going to say, like, the action command is the same as the hammer, essentially.
Oh yeah, that's it.
And the timing on the fuzzies is a little awkward, because I believe it's not when you first hit you, it's for when they're, like, sucking you off. Sucking your... God damn it. Sucking your health.
Did you just say sucking you off?
Yes, and if you believe me, I did not do that intentionally. God damn it.
Like, seriously?
Like, my mind started with sucking off your health. And then as soon as I got to off, I realized, oh wait, this sounds bad. But by stopping in mid, it sounded worse.
It's funny because, like, this series has had so many dick jokes already. Like, so many. I finished designing the thumbnail. For the first episode, I decided to have both Bowser with a sensor bar and Eeyore with a white mustache.
Nice. And then we can use... And then we can use Cooper Shell to get distant items that we can't normally reach.
And then for the second episode's thumbnail, it's the Cooper Bros, all with sensor bars and a pile of pickles. So, and this is...
Okay, cool. He got his shell back eventually. The fuzzies are gone now. Phew. To tell the truth, though, it's a bit boring here now. Okay, I can't remember whether if you can't remember now. I think you probably get something if you get all the shells. If you get all the shells back, but oh, hey, cool. But I definitely forgot if you could get that one Koopa shell like right then. So, oh well. Either way, now that we got Cooper, we can go off to the Koopa Brothers Fortress. And you can also save here, because saving is important. In the wise words of Nintendo, anything not saved will be lost. Any different bang on you guys? Doesn't seem so. Nope, nope, oh, nope, still not up, but okay, cool. Got there eventually. Alright, finally getting that down at long last. I really like the happy little like spasmy jig that the Koopas do in this game. I don't know if it quite comes across on your end, but they do like massive like it's essentially a vibrating like rapid vibration dance thing whenever they're happy, and I like it. I don't think they do it in any other game. And, I'm curious what the sign says. Curious enough to get into this fight. Oh yeah, another thing I'm just now recalling was in Thousand Year Door, but it's not in this game. It feels weird to be comparing to Thousand Year Door so much, but it's like the one Paper Mario game you can fairly easily. Okay, no one really loved Mario. Okay, you can fairly easily compare to this one because it's the only other one with a similar combat system. But in Thousand Year Door, yeah, I can change part members now. In Thousand Year Door, there was right, and changing party members takes some amount of tuition for that round. In Thousand Year Door, there was a secondary blocking mechanic that allowed you to counter if you could get the timing right. The idea was that you pressed a different button from the standard button, but the counter timing was also a lot harder.
Mm.
And if I remember correctly, I believe Dan actually just ended up prioritizing doing that for a while in the Let's Play. Anyway.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far, but this is a fucking paratrooper. I'm surprised here, paratroopers are Koopa Troopers with fucking wings. It's HP 4, attack power 1, defense power 1. You jump on them or use a power block, the wings fall off and they become normal Koopa Troopers. Really fucked up the more I think about it, actually. It's easy to beat them once they're normal Koopa Troopers. Give them a number jump attack. I think they're pretty cool because they wear sunglasses. Not that tough. You like me constantly telling you things about enemies that you basically already figured out by attacking them. Seems like that happens almost every fucking time.
But now we can view their HP.
But what? Fair enough.
And then 12 more fights, like 12 more experience points, and then we get another level up. There we go. Yeah, I knew there was one like that eventually. Actually, it might be worth having Goombario out for a little bit, because he can also deal with, or not. God damn it. God damn it. Ah, there we go. Okay, cool. I don't know, I felt the need to put Koops out front for that, because I can't just hit them with my hammer. And he hits them on the side, but, well. Alright, almost at the next level.
Oh, no,
What's that number you're cutting out a bit?
There's this, like, comedy theater group called Team Star Kid. I've told you about their shows before, particularly Twisted, The Untold Story of a Royal Vizier, which I still need to show you at some point.
Uh-huh. Actually, I'll wait till it's after that.
I mean, all their musicals are really funny. So during this whole Backstreet Boys reunion tour thing, they have been doing dramatic readings of movies on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
The first one they did was Scream. Then they did Hocus Pocus, and most recently, just a couple days ago, they did Addams Family Values. And they had a bit of a unhand that captive youth moment. Because there was a moment, because they're doing it over Zoom, and ran into technical difficulties during, I don't know if you've seen Addams Family Values. I haven't actually seen it, but I watched their dramatic reading of it. There's a scene where, Uncle Fester falls in love with their new nanny.
Uh-huh.
And he's, like, telling Gomez about it. The line he's supposed to say is, like, she's beautiful or something. Like, he's just talking about how beautiful he is. But all of a sudden, the guy who's reading Uncle Fester's lines, all of a sudden, like, his Zoom froze, and so it was just going, she's. And at first they thought he was doing it on purpose. Until a little bit that his Zoom had frozen. It was really funny. Alright. Oh, Mario! What the? Oh, we're in a world of hurt. Mario's here already. I gotta tell the leader. Red Koopa. Oh, wow. So they actually followed the wrong Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles rap that states that Raphael's the leader.
Yep. Alright, now everyone, welcome to the Koopa Brothers Fortress. As you see, those guys over there in the timeout tank. Goddammit. And, oh, we have a new enemy, which I will tattle at the expense of my own health. Next turn. And now we tattle them.
This is a fucking Bob-omb. Bob-ombs are pretty temperamental. gets steaming mad when you attack him. It's HP 3, attack power 1, defense power 0. Better not jump on them when they're angry or they'll blow up in your face. In fact, stay away entirely. Attack them from a distance with items like hammers. Or you could send in other things like shells. They attack when angry, they'll charge in and explode. You better take care of them before they blow.
Yeah, so bombs, they work different from a number of other enemies in that if you attack them, they get stronger temporarily. So the first hit then against them, I'll show out. The first hit against them will light their fuse, and then the next attack they will explode, dealing massive damage. Well, more massive damage at least. More massive than one. Show that here. Yep, and now he's angry, so, Goombari, prepare to be the sacrificial lamb for this.
What the fuck?
And that is the advantage of party members not having health. You can just do that to finish a fight. Anyway, now tell them I will... Come on, there we go. I'll switch over to Cooper so that we can actually attack them properly. So we attack with him with Cooper's shell. He'll still explode, but since Cooper is inside of his shell, he won't be harmed. And then, I'll show the other one. And then if we attack the fused ones with our hammer instead of our jump, there's inexplicably enough distance away that we don't blow up as well. So yeah, I gotta think a bit more about attacking bombs than other enemies. That was probably not the greatest idea in the world. Well, actually, that's probably fine. Mainly if I do this. Also, I believe, okay, this might be a different one, but I believe in Paper Mario that if you attack them with, like, if you attack a bomb directly with a fire flower, they will just explode immediately.
See the great Mario get any farther now? Big Mario! Don't try any. You still never find your way through this fortress. It looks like there might be some fighting here. How exciting! See ya!
And it runs away. I guess the Cooper brothers refuse to fight unless they're all together in one group. Damn it. So this is the first proper quote-unquote dungeon of the game. From here on out, all the bosses, before we fight them, we'll have to go through a rigmarole kind of like this, where we're just exploring an area. Now, we can't get that key because it's behind bars, but there appears to be, well, I guess he's in the timeout corner instead of the timeout pool. Nope, never mind. Wait. What? Wait, what? How do you get out of there? Man, that's mildly annoying. Okay. Have to find another way around. Oh, cool. Another key in the cage. Can I? Thank you. Okay. And you know what, screw it, we will show off how much damage they do when they explode. They do 2 damage when they explode. So not ideal, you won't be able to block all of that. What was that?
Oh, it was just, yeah, it was like, oh, and then they die.
Yep.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
if you're willing to tank some damage, you can get rid of them fairly quickly. You know what, let's... Okay, type power 3, this will just kill them outright. Let's use a fire flower to just get through this one quickly. And then use the shell toss to finish it off. And then we have a switch over there. And then we press the switch. And then these stairs come down. But where do they lead? I guess we'll have to find out next time on Paper Mario, because we're getting to about time.
Alright.
So, in the next episode, we will continue working our way through the Cooper Brothers Fortress, and maybe you'll be able to see Mario's face when we start next time. So, I've been Jacob.
I'm Noah. Peace.
Adios.